Hey guys, this video is intended to just clarify left stick running, what is good and what is bad, and we're going to start out with the bad examples. This is a standard halfback stretch to the right side, and as you can see, a lane opens up backside, but instead of using any type of jukes, I go ahead and I just hard left stick turn to the left, and Madden doesn't account for real life physics, so my momentum doesn't really stop. I'm able to just cut on a dime. It's pretty much a 90-degree angle, just completely unreal, and I've seen this a few times and just want to clarify that this is not allowed. If you want to do that, you need to juke. On this stretch play to the left, I parallel run and I bounce to the outside. The only way to really get to the outside in this league is if you want to run a toss play. So if you're trying to get the corner, run a toss or pitch. On this halfback screenplay, please pay attention to the movements of the running back. Even these slight swerve movements are considered an exploit in the game. The first movement right here, when you get past this guy who's being blocked, that's fine. You're not going 100% speed. It's okay to cut up the field. These motions where I kind of fan to the outside a little bit, then I cut it back in and back to the outside, that's a typical zigzag swerve. This play is going to illustrate the terrible open field tackling by the computer AI. Pass the ball in the flat to Miller. I make a left hard stick cut to the inside, and as you can see, the DB completely whiffs, doesn't even come close to me, and dives about 5 yards behind me and doesn't make the tackle. So this just illustrates that you need to use jukes, truck stick, back juke, or spin in the open field if you're trying to get around a defender. Nobody's going to be mad if you juke by him. This wide receiver screen highlights a cheap tactic where people will bring their wide receiver towards the middle of the field, get everybody bunched up, and then bust it to the outside. What it does is it sucks all the defenders in one area, and they can't really counter that hard left stick movement bounce to the outside. And in this play, it springs him for about an extra 15-20 yards. This example is the same play, and it just further illustrates how cheap it is. If you take a look at the far top left defender, it's going to be a safety. Once I make this hard left stick cut, he continues running, gets sucked into an animation, and I'm off to the races for an easy touchdown. These runs should illustrate how you can have an effective run game without left sticking, and you can use the right stick jukes. On this run, I use the left trigger modifier plus the right stick juke to the left, and I get that desired cutback that's within the rules, but it still accomplishes the overall goal of reversing the field of that run. On this power O play, everything's bunched up and I want to get to the outside. Instead of left sticking out there, I'm going to hit a quick juke, get to the outside, get the edge, and end result is about a 13-yard pickup. This is a subtle left stick movement where, as you can see, a hole's opening up, and to hit that, if you just want to use a left stick to hit it, you're good all day long. This is another left trigger modifier juke, and as you can see, it completely hits the hole where I want it. It's not using the left stick, and it actually takes into account physics and momentum. Right here, I have a halfback screen to the right. Lamar Miller's going to have two defenders closing in on him. I hit the double juke and I'm able to get by both. Nobody's going to complain on you if you use juke moves. And this plays a quick screen to Mike Wallace. I have a defender closing in and I use a juke move to get by him. As you can see, you can be just as effective juking.